cool stuff. I want to see what these guys are talking about. You know? But I think we're good. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, could you talk about your collaboration with JJ?
JJ, I don't know if any of you have seen his work or heard of him, but he's a very... well, there's two. There's JJ and Brian. Brian works. And he's sitting over there, yeah. But they're both incredibly talented. And it's like, obviously, my work on Fringe with JJ, and, you know, it's great. I mean, you know, JJ gets a lot of... you know, he gets a lot of pressure from people saying, "Hey, I want this." But I can honestly tell you, man, he's like a super talented guy, and it's so much fun to work with someone like that. You know, where the sky's the limit, and you can pitch the craziest things, and everybody's like, "Oh yeah, we can do this," and he makes it one step better, or add. He's a great collaborator. He's a great partner, and he's fun to be around. I mean, it was really fun creating this, with those guys. It was gas, especially because of Fringe and our relationship. So. It's really fun.
How the hell did you get it to make it look like a movie? See,
well, I sold my soul. See, that's all you have to do. It's very easy. Look, Fringe, you really, I got a lot of experience, on what's possible. So using all the vendors that we use for Fringe and all the special effects and stuff, I mean, don't forget, I'm sort of right at the cutting edge, and we had the best people doing it for us, so I knew what's possible. So you can, once you start designing around what's possible, it becomes inherently better, because it doesn't look cheesy. It sort of looks like, oh yeah, they were prepared for this, they knew what the limitations were, and that's, we adjusted to make it look good. Brad Anderson directed the pilot, who, if those of you who are friends with Fringe and his other work, but he was one of my mainstay directors on Fringe, and he played with us all the time. And he did movies like what do they call it? It's The Machinist. You know that movie? Yeah. So he's got a very unique, eye for lensing and stuff. The color palette, I was very... I wanted it to be blue and yellow. I wanted it to sort of look a certain way. But thank you for saying it. I mean, we really, like I said, it's a great crew that allows me to do it and make me look good, because I mean, these are the guys from Fringe. Literally to the person. The entire crew came onto this show. So I mean, there's a shorthand there. They know what I like. They know what it's really cool. But I do really appreciate you saying that, because we were really trying to make it look different.
Yeah. I've never seen you show like a movie.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Really.
I don't know. That's why I was. That's why I want to know.
Yeah, you just hire really talented people. Yeah.
How much influence has your conversations with the actors and kind of going through? How much has that had with sort of building the characters past the pilot point and filling in their backstories and things like that? Or is most of it are pretty much locked in?
The designs and the schematics are there, and because they're in service of a larger goal, a larger thematic goal, a larger metaphor. So, but when you talk to these actors and they sort of become real, living in three-dimensional right in front of you, so you start saying like, okay, there's a little portion of your brain that is sort of reserved for. Okay, I gotta remember that. Yeah, okay, I gotta put her like this. Oh, that's a great angle for her. Oh, that's what goes through my head. It's just so noisy, in my head. But when you look at them and talking to them and their impressions and the way actors look at things are very different than the way we look at things or direct. So like they'll have like a great idea and you're like, oh my god, that like makes it 10 times better. Thank you so much. So I wanted them to feel really included and like I said, we write it, we make it, but they make it better. They really do. I mean, they transcend everything, and they just kind of make it sing and make the characters their own. We're really lucky. We've got great actors.
And
Thank you, guys.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much.